Hello there. I'm having some severe lag issues right now with my computer. I'm checking what's eating up the memory. Uh, what's it? Okay, the performance has now kinda gone back to normal. Probably, I mean, OBS is eating up a decent portion of the CPU and memory, but I wouldn't think that 47% memory and 20% CPU would be enough to cause severe lag. Hello, G-Man. Welcome to the live stream. We are starting up a new Rule of Waves 2 series today, and I have a little bird with me, who is gonna be very happy that he gets to hang out. Yes, that is, of course, assuming that, my computer works okay. And I'm just kind of making sure that it is right now. Yeah, I think it's good. So I'm going to turn on display capture. And I have my little calculator here in case I need to do calculations while this is going on. We're going to start a new game. We're starting from 1900. We're going to be the US of A. So, very large fleet size. Let's see. Screw the battleships. And then historical resources, manual build. The rest I'm not going to turn on. I'm going to put this in game 6. Not only treaty CAs. I am allowed to go above the treaty CA. CAs I don't believe are size limited in the game. So what I want to be trying is I want to see what a game full of large CAs would look like, but proper CAs, not like the Japanese or the couple of ones the Japanese built with like 12-inch guns, which were originally built as CAs, but then were kind of counted as BCs. So that's my idea. And of course, with that, I also did want to put restrictions on the carriers to make the later game a little more fun. Yeah. Now, do note the system is going to be lagging a bit. I think that is just OBS being stupid. Alright, so we need, let's see, 6,000 in Southeast Asia, 6,000 in Central Pacific, and 4,000 in Northern Pacific. Yeah, small CV spam or CV conversions. Um, I am allowed to build large CV conversions, in which the large CAs are probably going to be a very good candidates for that. I was thinking about only allowing CV conversions, but I still wanted to do like the small CV sort of thing and try that out. So that's what I've gone with. Alright, so yeah, 6,000, 6,000, and 4,000. That's gonna be a group of colonial cruisers, I would think. So I forget exactly how much you need for a colonial cruiser. I think like this is gonna be okay. 5,500. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go maybe 6-inch guns, central rangefinder. I don't know why I'm just building this ship like this. I guess I am. Medium range probably. Legal speed value 220. Imagine if the ship was just going 220 knots. That would be incredible. 9999999. Darn it. Alright, so we need a 2-inch belt, probably a 1-inch belt, extended 1-inch deck, 2-inch, and 1-inch. I'll probably slow you down to 21 knots so I can get more guns in here. We can go We're gonna have a group of 3-inch secondaries, probably in casemates. Kinda like so. Oh yeah, conning tower, probably like 4 or something. Secondaries, maybe 2 inches of protection. 2 inches, yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is something. We're gonna start with that. All right. Um. Yeah, give us some broadside torpedo tube mounts. Is normal. I need the protected cruiser scheme. Yeah, that's normal. We'll do something like maybe this. All right. Yeah. Okay. This isn't looking bad. I do think it's of an acceptable tonnage. I could potentially bring the deck up to 1.5, maybe the belt extended to 1.5, maybe the belt to like 2.5, and the turrets to 2. We'll keep the belt at 2, turrets at maybe 2.5. Yeah. Or maybe the secondaries at 1.5 to gain that little bit of mass back, which I want. Okay, so that's legal. I'm gonna build it slightly larger. And then, yeah, we're gonna want to do probably this. And back down to there, and then across like that. Structure 2 is just gonna kind of be a box here on the aft end of the structure. We are gonna place a number of funnels down, probably like 3. Structure 3 will do have like a forward conning tower sort of deal. And then maybe back to here. I will say though, I was hoping to get this live stream started like an hour earlier than I have. So that was kind of a failure on my part. Alright, so then we're gonna go out like that, but kinda like that. And then structure 5 can probably be like maybe this. And structure 6, I don't know, we'll do maybe something like that. Structure 4 I do think I'm gonna change though. That's a little better. Chicago class light cruiser. No, we are the US, so I do have a lot of money here. So I'm gonna need 3 Chicagos for the foreign stations. Move ship over to where? Let's say Southeast Asia. Yeah, and then we need one in the Central Pacific. And then one in the Northern Pacific. And there we go. So that's Chicago, Baltimore, and San Francisco. And that has eaten up some funds. Alright, so I'm going to take a CA. I'm going to auto-design one to start with. I said CA. Alright, there we go. So, no midship wing, no midship wing. We're going to go 10-inch guns, fore and aft. Let's build these things to the maximum size we can. That's 14,000. Speed, I think 22 knots is acceptable. Turret armor wise, or belt wise, let's see how 6 looks. Yeah, 6 is fine. If I go to 6.5, does it try to reclassify? It does not. Oh, hold on. I hate the darn phone. Oh, and I lost the design. Great. So now I have to do that all over again. Fan-fucking-tastic. No, oh, hold on. I'm sorry, distractions. Alright, CA Armored Cruiser. Come on, give me one. Alright, I can work with this. 10-inch guns. 23 knots is fine. We're gonna go 6-inch belt. We're gonna increase the displacement. We're probably gonna go out on 22 knots at the very least. Turret-wise, maybe 8 inches. Turret top, 2.5 is fine. Secondaries being 3, I think is okay. And if we're looking at everything else, yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable design right here. If we need a little bit more tonnage, we can move the tertiaries. Actually, you know what? I want more of that. So I might decrease the secondary. 3-inch secondaries are probably okay. I might decrease the belt extended down to 2 to get that extra weight up and have a little bit of a remaining weight. Or I could pour all that remaining weight into additional tertiaries right now, which I can just remove later on. Or a couple additional secondaries and some additional tertiaries. We don't have a lot of weight remaining, but if I would need more weight, then, you know, just ditch some tertiaries or a couple of secondaries and I'm fine. Basically, that's going to be the intention with these ships. So that's Structure 1, Structure 2 is that. I'm going to take Structure 4, give us a conning tower up here. That is an ugly conning tower. There we go, that's a little better. Yeah, okay, Structure 5. This isn't that great of a graphic, to be honest. What I'll do is I'll put Structure 5 just kind of back here. Maybe, I don't know. I might just kind of, we'll do Structure 5 like this. Update this ship graphic just to make sure this still does look nice. Yeah, that's good. And then in terms of name, what I actually want to do is that. because we're not gonna build any, battleships or battlecruisers or anything like that. So or so what ships are going to get the state names are going to be our armored cruisers. Unfortunately, my computer's just lagging right now horribly because of OBS. Alright, so now we can build Delawares. That's good. We definitely have the funds to build a bunch. I'm going to open the Chicago design, uncheck colonial service. And we're going to need like a 23 knot CL, I'm thinking. So I'm going to decrease the deck down. I'm going to decrease the belt extended down. Decrease the turret armor down. Decrease the secondary armor down. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just, I'm going to auto-generate one. Because I want a better looking design. I'm going to auto-generate another. I'm going to auto-generate a third. There we go, that's a little more conventional looking. Of course, we are going to have to, let's do another auto-generation. Come on. Let's get ourselves something which actually looks decent. That's a better ship graphic to work with, I think. So we'll go up to, that. Increase our belt down. We'll get our deck extended back. Or not deck and belt extended. Decrease the deck. Bring the conning tower down to 4. Bring the turrets down to 2. And that down to 1. And then I suppose unarmored secondaries are fine. And then just add another 2 6-inch turrets to the ship. And yeah, that should be pretty good. We'll go up to 150 rounds per gun. Alright, so this is structure 1 here. So then we'll go, or we'll do something like this with it. And then structure 5. Structure 5 will do a little bit of like maybe this. Or this. Okay, come on, that could have been better. I think lag, I had a little bit of lag at the moment I was trying to place that down. So then what I'm going to do with structure 6, I'm going to take this little platform, basically copy it, get rid of structure 4, and then place structure 4 as kind of a box down below it. Alright, so that is the Olympia class cruiser. And then let's get a destroyer design built. Yeah. Oh, that was probably my worst pronunciation of destroyer I've ever said. Destroyer. Just completely mumbled. Alright, so speed, yes. Range should be medium. We are going to need these to move around. Well, I suppose at first it would only be... Well, you know what? We could use some to invade other places, so yeah. So we're going to decrease the speed down. I'm going to say no 2-inch guns. But I'm a big fan of trying to get the, this sort of layout. So I might only go 25 knots here. I'll take the, speed hit to get the extra torpedoes. Because this design of destroyer seems to work like, or I'm not sure if it works particularly really well, or if it's just, I don't know. Or maybe I do go back up to, yeah, I'm gonna go back up to 26, and I'm gonna get rid of, probably one of the center line ones like that one. Put the V back in there. I'll get rid of the Q. There we go, now I have no weight remaining. And this has 3 torpedoes, so it's a little more likely to fire. But we are actually able to get 26 knots out of this rather than just 25, and 25 would become obsolete very quickly. 26 can last a little longer. So that will be the Berry-class destroyer. Alright, so now we do have a bunch of money. So there's the thought where I could pad out my CA fleet with a bunch of smaller ones, but I probably am not going to want to do that, unless I want Raider CAs. Which I probably don't want. Or Raider Hunter CAs. So I guess the question is, do I want to, I could use some Raiders as well. So in terms of, Olympia class CLs, okay, if I do this when we're already investing like 200,000 of our original 700,000 into, like cruisers, and that might be a little much. I'll go down to 4. 4 Olympias. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take a CL, auto design a type. We want a long range ship, 4-inch guns, 21 knots, 2 inches there, 1 inch there, 2, 1, and we want it to just be a bit smaller of a ship. So we'll get rid of that. Conning tower armor will go down to 3. And then we're going to get rid of the midship wing. Actually, I'm going to convert these guys into singles. It does look like I got rid of one of the wrong turrets. So, yeah. We want those back in. Go with a reliable engine here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert those to that group. And then I'll add some additional tertiary or secondary guns. Alright, so it's not particularly fast, but it has a reliable engine and long range. Or we could go... Yeah, no, this will be good for a raiding cruiser here. Then we can get maybe 6 of them. And I can get 6 of these super cruisers, and my bird is being a little snot because of course he is. He's always a little snot, but I think he really wants out right now. So I'll let him be on my shoulder. So we'll get our 6 CAs. And of course I am going to rename all of them. It's just a name. Okay, yeah. Rename ship, you should be Arizona. I'm just gonna use suggest names here. Actually, you're fine. That'll be Montana. And then we'll have Oklahoma as... Alright, we'll have Oklahoma as this one, and then we have one more which we have to rename. And then New Jersey, yeah. So there we go. Delaware, Arizona, New York, Montana, Oklahoma, and New Jersey are our 6 CAs. Now, one problem I foresee is the Build 3 battleship event. Or the public money has been collected. I'm gonna have to take that hit or get into war fast. Yeah, that's not gonna be that great. Alright, so destroyer wise, how many do we want? We want at least 12. We'll go for 20. 20 destroyers to start us out with. So we have 6 raider cruisers. You build it and then cancel. Yeah, that might be what I do. So we don't have enough for another Delaware. I could... I'll invest the remainder into 2 more Minneapolis raiding cruisers. So, yeah, we'll have 8 raiding cruisers to start out with. So then, continue. Yes, I'm finished building my initial fleet. And now, ships under construction. So I want... Oh, hold on. What I should do is I should just design a pre-dreadnought here. Like so. And then just save that. Alright, so now I can go to this pre-dreadnought here, suggest the name for it, and then apply that to the CA. Which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to get one... We'll get 2 Delaware's building, Illinois and Michigan, and then... I'm going to want probably more Olympias. And that is about my money spent now. Okay, so let's continue this. So I can get my money back by reserving and mothballing stuff. Alright, so what does the world have? So we have 6 CAs, 2 CAs. Oh my god, Britain has more CA tonnage than us right now. Oh, okay. Put the bird back up. I mean, to be fair, they have a good naval budget. Our naval budget's still second strongest in the world, but Britain is still ahead of us as normal in this time period, and I mean they outnumber and out-tonnage us in everything. Although we are gonna have, once our CLs are built, we're gonna have more CL tonnage than they will. But yeah, they have more CAs than we do. They have a lot more battleships than we do, which is gonna make fighting them very difficult. And of course, their battleships are good quality. They're CAs though, you know, 14 6-inch guns, 4 8s, and 2 9s. Quality-wise, our Delawares are better, I would argue. All right, so let's move 2. We can move 3 to the reserve fleet, or not the reserve fleet, the mothball fleet. Just try to get some money back. So tensions are low at the moment. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Okay, So first of all, normally I like to set naval guns on high. I'm not going to do that this time. Right now I'm going to leave them on medium. And the reason for not setting them on low, well, the reason for not setting them on high is I don't need to develop larger guns. The reason for setting them on low, or not setting them on low, is that I still need higher quality guns. So that'll probably be something which is medium until I get, like, what, at the very least, 10-inch ones or 9-inch ones. 10 or 9-inch ones, and then, probably 6-inch ones, 5-inch ones as well. You know, get those gun calibers and I'm good. Or 8-inch ones. 8-inch ones, once the auto-loading technology comes in, would be good. Now, CAs are typically faster ships, so I think machinery development's a good one for high. I think subdivision and damage control is good for high. Fire control is always good for high. Ship design I'll put on... I might leave ship design on medium. AP projectiles and HE projectiles will be high. Or AP projectiles and explosive shells will be high as well as that. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else, if there's anything I want to move off of medium. It's down to low. What do I want to move to low? Because again, ship design's not gonna be that important here. It's gonna be important for light cruisers, but it's only gonna be important for a few years at the start until I can get what secondary or the 10-inch gun stuff, the multiple 10-inch gun mounts. That's all I'm gonna need for ship design, really. And I mean, of course, centerline turrets are gonna be good. Other than that, armor isn't that important. I might put armor development on low, because I'm not gonna need a lot of armor. Torpedo technology, submarines, light forces and torpedo warfare being on high is gonna be good. Turrets and gun mountings and ship design, yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, so right now, low state of readiness. I'm gonna mothball 6 of the Minneapolises, and then reserve the rest of our CLs. And then in terms of the berries, it'll be the first 10 mothballed, and the second 10 reserved. That does get us a little bit more money remaining. I'm gonna spend some of it on larger docks. And other than that, let's see, do I want to build anything? Okay, so how much per month? Olympia's probably too expensive. Minneapolis I can afford. Delaware would definitely be too expensive. I might just sit on what I have at the moment. And, I'm not at the best in terms of funding right now. I was originally going to say that I would need to turn spying to high on everyone. But I didn't write that rule, so it is fine for me to get away with this. And as such, try to avoid pissing off everyone other than Britain. Actually, I want to turn on or check preferences. Oh, wait. I forgot to update the game. Hold on. This is going to take just a little bit of time. I'm going to real quickly update the game, because I forgot to do that. But thankfully, I have a decent download speed, so that shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so that's Rulers 2. Where is, there's our update. Alright, so yeah. As I get the update installed, I guess I should talk about what the plan is. So, the plan is going to be to get into war. Pretty frequently, I would argue. Yeah. I mean, naturally, that's the whole point of this. Build up a bunch of prestige, get into a lot of wars, and try not to lose them. So then, there are multiple strategies I could use to try to defeat European nations. Early in the game, raiders is a big one. However, later in the game, that does definitely transfer more to submarines. So, yeah. So earlier on, I can try to use the raiders to bring them, or there's the option where I could try to use withering high explosive fire to absolutely wreck enemies. Once I start getting to the mid to late game, um, the AI typically doesn't build super great battleship designs in the late game. They don't take that step into like super battleships and stuff. They kind of seem to hold at around like 16 to 18-inch guns, which is still very dangerous. But what I want to be doing then is I want to be building a bunch of super cruisers, very large CAs with like all the 10-inch guns I can pack on them, or potentially the 8-inch guns. Yeah, the 8-inch quality or 8-inch quality one auto loaders if I wind up getting those. Alright, I'm going to turn the display capture back on now that we are back in the game. So there we go, a couple months in, and now we're running on version 1.09, so I wanted to check something. Auto-delete old designs, I don't want to do. So other than that, I think we're good. At some point I need to do this as well. Okay, so, but other than that, yeah, I think this is good. And then, wait, hold on, what was this? Allow AI control of all friendly forces. That is an interesting one. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Japan is building battleships in French shipyards. Interesting. Japan's actually making use of that. Ah, not intel reports. Yeah, okay, so just building stuff. Some more CAs. What does Russia have in terms of CAs? Because it's either building stuff. Not great, not great stuff. France. Yeah, France is getting a decent one. That's like that's actually really good. Less belt than ours, but more firepower. Okay, Russia has ordered a battleship in a French shipyard. Interesting. So Russia's not building stuff in their own. Great Britain has laid down stuff. How many? Okay, so they're only building the one battleship, so they don't see much of a need to build too many. And the French ones are of... Okay, two of them are of a decent design. One of them's of the... Let's do the weird battleship thing. Japanese battleships, I assume either British or French. The German one's not too great. The German CA's not too great. Yeah, I think I'm relatively happy with my standing in the world. Um, game? Did... what? Nothing happened? Okay, what is change preferences for turn messages? Okay, so... Okay, that's cool. They have this. And so enemy commission... ship, enemy rebuild ship, enemy ship scrapped. Okay, we're gonna have to start laying down some new ships here soon. As we're getting close to getting Illinois and Michigan done, and we're getting close to getting our next batch of Olympias done. So do we have any technologies right now? Nope. Okay, so Italy is building this piece of crap. Good to know. Handle it quietly and discreetly, or give it maximum publicity, which increases my budget and increases tension. Yes, Alright, so we're gonna get some Olympias done this turn. 3 of them. Coincidence rangefinder, that's good. So other than that, yeah, I don't. We've got like what, one technology in fire control, gradual national accuracy improvement. I don't know if that's something where it's where you have to rebuild ships with it, or if it's just automatically put on them. You know what? We're 2 turns out from our dock size expanding. Or I could lay down another Delaware. Let's just lay down another Delaware. Right now. Prestige up, yes. I have to take all prestige options. So there we go. Now we have the Armored Cruiser Michigan. We also have 4 new Olympia class CLs, bringing our total amount of scout cruisers up to 8. And then our total amount of main cruisers will also be at 8. Okay, so I'm just going... Honestly, I'm going to stick with the Delawares for now. Trying to go to the larger size, I don't think it's going to be that helpful. You know, at that point, it's just, okay, let's stick a few more 6-inch guns on it. And, you know, with that, we're having to spend more money to also design the ship and do all that sort of stuff, so... Yeah, I'll hold off on that for now. Research-wise, we don't... I mean... If we open up the Olympia design... Okay, so we... No, I know. Okay, so if we open the design for a rebuild, then... Actually, yeah, that is a pretty significant improvement. Our machinery improvement, I might be able to reduce the tonnage down a bit. So this will be the Spokane class cruiser. Won't cost very much, and it'll take a month to develop. Okay, new docks completed. Good. Yeah, give it maximum publicity, and Parliament votes to cut naval spending. And there we go. Now we're building more of those guys. So we're going to spend some money on larger docks. I'm going to take a look at the Barry design, and because we're going to gain a little bit more tonnage out of them, I would think. Not enough for speed increase, not enough, I assume, for an engine priority change, not enough to fit, like, anything else on them, but it's still something. Okay, Tucson is finished working up. Our new ships are done working up. Our relations with Italy have taken a sudden turn for the worse, that's fine. Paulding, build us 4 of them to start with. Build us another 4. Hitting some destroyers, I think, would be good. You know what? We have a little bit of extra money right now. I might just kind of hold at that. So, I mean, we can go to war with Italy. I'm not sure what point it would serve to go to war with Italy. So if it happens, I'll just kind of let it happen. But what's Italy gonna do? Yeah, okay, tensions have decreased again. Nice. Max dock size increased by 500 tons. Illinois has finished her working up. Budget, prestige, tension. Do it. Better destroyers now. Cool. And now France is mad at us. That's a little better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... Okay, where... France does have a colony in the Caribbean. They don't have stuff on the East Coast. So they won't be able to mount an effective attack there. Now I am going to move some of my ships over to the West Coast. I'm going to activate 8 berries. Actually, I'm going to activate... Yeah, I'm going to activate 8 of them. Move 2 Olympias and our 2 newest Delawares over to the West Coast to prey on French convoy... Well, not French convoys, French colonies over in, like, the South Pacific and Southeast Asia. So what's our invasion range right now? Absolute garbage. Yeah. Absolute garbage. The only place we might be able to invade is the Northern Marianas at the moment. Actually, no, we could invade Freeport, we could invade Nassau, we could invade Kingston. Yeah, it would be really nice if we could get a hold on the Virgin Islands here. So I'm gonna activate New Jersey, as well as move that ship and 4 of these guys too. I'm going to move this group down to the Caribbean. Now, I'm going to take the Paulding design. I'm going to open it. I'm going to increase the tonnage. And I'm going to add a 4th torpedo tube in the Q position. Now, we can get 27 knots out of this ship. Nice! Gonna increase... I can't increase the gun, so... The Warrington class destroyer. Can I change the forward into a... no, I probably can't. No, I can't. So that'll take an additional month. We have to accept all prestige. We've almost got our first submarine technology. That's gonna be good. Give me 4 of these newer destroyers. Yeah, there goes tension. So honestly, I need to spend more spying on the French. I don't want to spy on the British. I can spy on the Germans a bit. These guys, it's gonna be pointless to spy on at the moment. So yeah, now we are starting to finally get some technologies here. Alright, so that's tension. Yeah, don't fret about it. So that's budget, decrease tension, so that would increase my budget. Because, okay, Russia and France would go to war, but that would also keep France occupied. And I think that's a smart play. Wait. Oh, they have to take the long way around to get there, yeah. They have to go through South America. Because the Panama Canal does not yet exist. So let's go to doctrine, let's go to gunnery training. I don't think anything else is going to be that great at the moment. Maybe night fighting could be good at the moment, but I don't think I really want to be getting the ships in close at night. Torpedo warfare might be better. But I mean, if there's any nation which can afford that sort of stuff, it's America. I'll go gunnery. Ah. You know what? We'll go night fighting too. It'll cost us a fair share of money, though. And I'm gonna move all of our ships in the currently in the mothball into the reserve fleet, with the goal of activating some of them so that we actually get some decent ships here. Yeah, so that's definitely going to cost a lot per month. I might halt California for the moment. That's what I want to see. Heavy secondary battery. That's going to allow me much better future CAs. Okay. Says do nothing, meet with their leaders, and suppress all socialist propaganda. Yeah, suppress it. We gotta. That's good. That's good. Heavy secondary battery. Yes, that's gonna allow for good CAs. I'm gonna go to high spying on France for the moment. So some of our Paulding class destroyers will be completed soon. I have money to spend. Why not? Budget prestige. Yes. Give me my prestige. Thank you. I want my prestige. 7 destroyers are commissioned in the Navy. Good. Flight forces. I need money right now. And I'm not pissed at Japan. Better 12-inch guns researched. Hooray, I can totally use those. Oh yeah, one thing I should probably mention in my rules is that nowhere does it say I can't capture enemy battleships. However, if I do that, they must be converted into aircraft carriers. I think that will be my role. I can take a battleship as a war prize if I convert it into an aircraft carrier. Alright. I'm just gonna stick with this. Perkins is commissioned. Has proved to be somewhat marginal value. Okay. Yeah, I'll sell it to them. Okay, so unexplained delays have affected building of Spokane, which is now back. I'm gonna move California forward a month, maybe. Alright, I've still gotta wait for my stuff in the reserve fleet to get back up. So we have some ships in the Caribbean right now. We have some stuff on the East Coast. Not the East Coast, the West Coast, but knowing that this is mostly going to be fought in the Caribbean, I probably want to send a little more to the West. Or not the Caribbean, mostly fought on the West Coast area. I think I do want to send a couple more over. So we'll send this group. And then, yeah, we have that group on the... Yeah, I guess we'll send some Pauldings to the West Coast as well. I should have probably had these guys there to begin with, but, well. Okay, new docks are completed. That's good. Oh shit. And I can't do the Prestige minus option. Fuck. Okay, I can't do it. Cruiser action, it's close to Maine. I'll accept. Hey, look, I got some VP from that. Alright, so now this changes the whole situation. So, we had a bunch of ships which were moving to the South American East Coast. These guys now suddenly have to move back up to the North American East Coast just immediately. We've got to activate some of our ships here. Basically got to activate everything in the reserve fleet at the moment. But all those guys got to return. We're going to get our Warringtons done this turn. It'd be nice to get Ohio and California done too. Alright, so Britain has a lot of stuff in the Caribbean at the moment. I might leave what I currently have in the Caribbean. So I'm a little bit worried that they'll dominate in Southeast Asia. So I'm thinking I'm going to move something from the West Coast into Southeast Asia. No, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Does that work? No. Trying to cancel a move is often a little difficult, it seems. Yeah, I do want to cancel moves. Yeah, see? It doesn't want to do it. So we'll do that to cancel our move, and something's going on with Steam. Hold on. Why are you... It was just an updating thing. I didn't want that pinging at the bottom there. Alright, so... No! No! Don't move! I thought... How do you cancel moves? Put them on as raiders. Or not. Okay, fine. I have to click through this multiple times. Go into trade protection then. And then... No, it's not working! Just... Yeah, Grivix doesn't move. Yeah, this is not great. Of all the things I don't know how to do really effectively, it's, you know, it's this. Oh. Wait, what? Now they're not moving. Okay. So originally what they were doing was I was sending them around this way to get to the west coast. However, I was thinking that I was going to go to war with France. And then Britain assassinated a politician, and my rules meant that I couldn't take the option which would remove prestige. So now I'm at war with Britain. Okay, what do I want to focus on right now? We could try to remove Freeport, we could try to remove Jamaica, we could try to remove New Providence. I'm gonna go Freeport, I think. Possession is bullshit! Bullshit, that is within one of those circles. That is bullshit that can't be taken. Look at that. That's way less than 250 nautical miles. I want to bring up Google Earth and check. What? I should be really able to invade these. Okay, I can invade Jamaica. Why does it not count like Miami or Tampa? I should be able to invade Freeport and Nassau from, Miami and Tampa. Other than that, there's like not much else I can actually grab. I could move ships from the west coast to Southeast Asia. I probably won't at the moment. I suppose there's also the option of trying to invade like New Brunswick instead. Oh, that's doable. Nova Scotia and then Newfoundland. So we could invade Jamaica, or we could invade that. I think I'll invade this because it's closer to home. Alright then, so Minneapolis is... We're going to put them on raider duty, just on the East Coast, all of them. And that'll be to, try to do some damage. No. Don't continue, we need ships on, coastal protection, so... We'll put this group on, trade protection. Which unfortunately does not leave me many destroyers on the East Coast right now. Our Caribbean destroyers are active. You know what? I'm gonna move those guys back to the active fleet, and then I'm gonna put these guys on trade protection for the moment too. And now I need to design a corvette, I think. That is a nice little 600 tonner. We'll take it. It'll take a month. Invasion of New Brunswick is delayed. Okay, so they're dominating around Guantanamo Bay. You were raiding on the East Coast! How did you run out of fuel? And what neutral port did you wind up in? What neutral port is that? Are you like in Iceland or something? Is that where you went? Alright, so one of our raiders and an enemy raider's already been removed. One on each side. That's fine, that's fine. That's not horrible. Not the greatest thing. Enemy coastal raid here. Own forces, C8. Yeah, we can accept that. Alright, we're in battle. So we have the armored cruiser New York being escorted. Okay. We do have a couple armored cruisers out in the scouting role, which is not what they were designed to do. You should be a core group. And then you guys should probably be our scouts for now. There we go. And start kind of moving out. Alright, cool. First battle. And we spotted them. They're coming up over here. I'll go 20 knots for the moment. These are probably the enemy scouts. So it's in CL and CA. That could very well be accurate. That could be inaccurate. I'm guessing 2 CAs here is my prediction. We're going 22 knots. That's a CL. Okay, okay, so they only have 2 cruisers in this area. How fast is a diadem? 20 knots with 2 9-inch guns. Okay, we have another enemy ship identified, probably a battleship. It is saying battleship right now. I would not be surprised if that's correct. Our light cruiser division has misunderstood signals. No, it's another CA. Okay, okay, that makes this more interesting. And it's slower than our CAs and less well armed and less well armored. Yeah. So we have a choice between a couple of CAs. We have a good amount of time until night, thankfully. So we could hunt down the diadem, or we could hunt down these two. I might go for the diadem first. I think it's a little more dangerous of a ship, and it's in a position I want to kill a little more. It is more isolated, so I think that's less risky. Alright, there we go. We're opening fire. It's open fire at us. And we've got to keep Arizona and Delaware up here with us as well. Okay, one of our destroyers is having some issues. But it doesn't look like the British have many destroyers in the region right now. So it scored a hit on us. It didn't look like it was a very damaging hit. It was not. We have scored a 6-inch hit on them. There's another 6-inch hit. We took another hit, but at this point we're gonna have there's Arizona and Delaware firing at them as well. But at the moment we're just not hitting this guy, it seems. So we scored I think 3 or 4 6-inch hits. I think that's probably 4 now. Good shoot in Columbia. And it's a stern chase, but we should win this stern chase easily. Unless something bullshit happens. Okay. But yeah, we've lost sight of the other ships which are around there, and we're probably going to want to chase them. Okay, Cincinnati's having issues. You guys... Yeah, you guys are going to go back to the screen roll. New York took a, I'm guessing a 9-inch hit? Yeah. 9-inch hit to the superstructure. We're still shooting at this thing. Titanium class fires 1 heavy gun, 2 medium guns. Arizona turret jammed. We're close. We're closing the distance. 4 aft hull hit on New York. Caused some minor flotation damage. Superstructure hit belt extended. There we go. We scored a 10-inch hit on it. Okay, so now we are in torpedo range. And then do this sort of turn here. Come on, gunners! Shoot the damn thing! What's your crew quality? -1, of course. Quad max, still 22 knots. We're not badly damaged. Honestly, we almost need to kind of trap this ship here. Okay. Now we're going to be slowed down to 21 knots. However, there's no way they don't have the same problems that we do. New York hull hit. Okay, how many torpedo tubes does this thing have? Does it... Only 2, so I'm assuming 1 on either broadside. So as long as we're, like, directly behind it like this, it's not in a good position to torpedo us. Although if we keep... New York, what are you doing? You are in a bad position, New York. I'm trying to swerve and maneuver the ship. Go broadside. Come on, shoot it. Hit it multiple times, please. How are you incapable of hitting this thing? Oh, New York was flooding as well. So we're getting, like, immediately behind this ship. But we're just completely incapable of hitting it at, like, near point-blank range. New York took another hit. As this thing just kind of continues to run away from us. You know what? I'm going to take manual control of our CLs. I'm going to cancel the flotilla attack order. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to maneuver my CLs around the side of it. And, there we go. That's a 10-inch. Cincinnati signals misunderstood. Now, we're definitely having a lot of issues this battle. Just kind of stay right behind it here. Alright. Go this way. Nope, 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 nope. Swerve away from it. Swerve back in. And it hit our rudder. And we're taking more hits, and Columbia's also taking hits. Great. Great. Just... Damn it. This diadem is, like, flippin' impossible to fight. No, New York's out of range, and the diadem, or the Columbia, is within range. So we'll sail Columbia out of range. Come on, New York, fix your rudder. Go to cruise speed. Yeah, rudder jammed center. And Columbia left our site and now has to rejoin. So my entire plan got ruined because this damn enemy cruiser. You know, we're going to have to return to Portland. I think. Now it's coming back in. Can you... New York, can you fix your rudder, damn it? Oh my fucking god. Why? Why? There we go. Alright, now it is coming around this way. Go back up to 21 knots. Once again, try the trap. See if we can pincer the thing. So use the Columbias to come up. Well, okay, now they're only going 21 knots, though. Because their stokers are exhausted. Oh, great. Great. Thank you so much. Turn back around. Yeah, This pursuit's pointless. Head back to Portland. Actually, you know what? Head to Boston. Head to Boston at cruise speed. That is so bullshit. That was everything going wrong for us at the least opportune times. So let's see. So your flooding is still kind of moderate. You'll hold out though. You still have a lot of flotation left. So I think I picked the wrong target to go after there, and we'll go 16 knots to Boston. Yeah, that was not great. That was a piss poor performance. Just bad gunnery on our part. The enemy getting really good shots when they needed to. My whole plan falling apart. Repair crews not working fast enough. That was, yeah, won the scenario here. Yep. We did win though. They didn't sink any ships, and they did more damage to New York. Oh, it got our flooding under control. Yeah. But they were able to score 25 medium hits on us. We got just 7 on them. And we had slowed it down, and the CL Columbia also took a couple of hits and some damage, and was just unable to do stuff. But they didn't sink any ships, and we had survivors, so we still won the day. Alright, we desperately need probably like 12 of these guys. Just for the ASW Coastal Patrol. Unfortunately, it is definitely costing us a lot of money right now. Halt construction on California again for another turn. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna decrease spying on France to none. Well, you know what? No, I'll get it to low. So, I'll decrease it to none. If I can avoid war with them, I will. Because of all the nations to go to war with, Britain was not the one I wanted. Britain was the one I wanted to avoid, but it was like, okay, France was here, Britain was here, and then Britain's the one who did the act which got us into war. Because stupid. Alright, so right now Britain has not a lot of stuff in the Caribbean, actually. I don't know where all their stuff is. More around here, probably. Oh, some in the Med, some in Northern Europe. Yeah, okay. Uncertain margin of superiority in New Brunswick. 100 VP for Russia. I'll accept that. Even if our forces are relatively limited right now. Because I don't think they're going to get that many out here. And hopefully our crews are getting a little better. Crew quality 0. Crew quality 0. Hey, they're normal. I might try to move one of our CAs out of the Caribbean and back up here. Give us 4 here and then 2 in the Caribbean. Okay, so we have a merchant down there. Where are the British going to attack us at? They might be coming from here. They could be coming from this direction. I don't know. But we were kind of sailing this way, so I kind of suspect they're somewhere over here. Just possibly. Well, I called that right. If they only have CAs in the region, though, I'm not super worried. Okay, yeah. Only CAs. I'm gonna cancel the flotilla attack for the moment. Okay, so CA Europa class. Arizona took a conning tower hit. But it doesn't look like it disabled the ship, thankfully. Sometime like conning tower and bridge hits do. Alright, so we've scored 2 6-inch hits on the Europa. It looks like we've knocked out the forward turret on that thing. How many? What? Okay, that thing only has the 6-inch guns. So one of them's an Andromeda, one of them's a Diadem, and one of them's the Europa. And there's a bird who is now demanding to be back on my shoulder, even though he's probably not going to want to be in like 15 to 30 minutes. So I guess you'll have to hear him chirp for a little bit. Yeah, okay, so let's look. Diadem, I think we've... Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. Yeah, Diadem, I think, was the one we fought last in the last battle. Which one would that be? A Diadem class, these guys here. Yeah. So 20 knots, not great. The rest of these are actually a lot slower. So we know one's an Andromeda, so that's also a 20 knot chip, and we also saw that one. Then there's the Europa, which is currently what we have identified. Okay, come on. There we go. We scored a 10-inch and a 6-inch hit on that Europa. Alright, so we're going broadside with the Diadem right now. I'm gonna do this. Nope. I want you guys to focus... Okay, they're focusing just on that division in general, rather than the logical choice of ship you should be focusing on, which is blasting that Diadem at point-blank range. Delaware is on fire. That's not great. I'm going to start kind of pulling away a little bit here. Trying to get Delaware's fire under control. Okay, so our destroyers are catching up, but they are not wanting to fire torpedoes. Great. You know what? Okay, Delaware's fire, I don't think's extinguished, but it's reduced. It's suppressed for the moment. Oh, I don't like Raleigh being there. So that Diadem's still over that way. Oh yeah, that Diadem's coming back around. Order the flotilla attack now. Nope. It's just gonna regroup. Arizona engine room hit belt. Okay, so we're scoring hits in the Europa. Launch that flotilla attack now. Swerve to avoid the Diadem. Cancel the flotilla attack. Launch it again. Okay. Okay, come on. Sink something here. Alright, so that's one of their CAs coming back around. Come on, you guys are right there. Put a torpedo into it, destroyers. You're in, like, the perfect position to do so. Nice! There we go. We scored a torpedo hit on one of them. Okay, so they got a hit onto one of our Paulding class destroyers. But we're reporting that Europa class as torpedoed now. It's showing medium damage, and it's definitely slowed. I'm thinking we got it. Okay. Although it is just kind of still sitting over there. Turn this way. Okay, Burrows has sunk. Atsier is just kind of still sitting there, heavily damaged. We should probably check how Arizona and Delaware are holding up. Not bad right now. Not bad, despite the number of times they're being hit. And now Arizona took a bridge destroyed hit, and I'm assuming that's going to mean that the ship is kind of crippled at the moment. Can I still turn it? Okay, I can still turn it. So despite that damage, it's still in good enough shape to continue maneuvering as it was. Slow down 21 knots briefly. See if we can get a torpedo into it. That diadem. He wasn't. Hold on. I have bird issues. Actually, I no longer have bird issues. I think the bird, flew away from me, and he'll probably come back here soon. Okay, I can keep, going with the battle. Okay, so the diadems... We definitely went point-blank range there and shot it up a bunch, scoring several, important hits on it. But it's only showing light damage at the moment. Okay, so Raleigh took a hit. What shape is Raleigh in? That was a penetrating hit. Not bad, not bad. Cincinnati, a little worse. Still not bad. Nice, 3 additional 6-inch hits on the Andromeda. So the Diadem's kind of running this way. And we're gonna hunt the Andromeda down. So we have 1 destroyer up here. Arizona took a superstructure hit from the from the Diadem. Okay, Arizona. Oh god, you got flooding. I'm gonna turn away for the moment and go down to cruise speed. Try to get Arizona's flooding under control. We're here. We're gonna turn up to Norfolk. I think it's time to disengage. That hit as... Okay, Arizona actually got the flooding under control again. So you should just form up as a core... Well, actually, no, no. Arizona should form up as a core on Delaware. Yeah. There we go. 21 knots for the moment. What's our squad max? Still 22. So Arizona had a little bit of flooding there, but we got it under control. Go down to 21. Let Arizona catch up. We have to find them again. They might have gone north. Or we just kind of lost sight. We'll go to Norfolk. I think they are trying to run away. Hopefully, they don't escape. Hopefully, we did some flooding, or some permanent flooding to them. Yeah. Enter port at Norfolk. Get everyone in. I'm gonna wait to end the scenario until the timer ticks down, and I guess this is a little bit of game of... you know what? Yeah, I'll end it now. Oh, darn it, we didn't get one. I thought we would have gotten the one we torpedoed, but, no, it controlled its flooding. It's actually pretty impressive. It took a, torpedo from the destroyer Hopkins. We won, they failed their mission, and we did more damage to them. We only took 2 lightly damaged. Diadem had some permanent flooding, but nothing major, and then, our Arizona took some damage. Their last one was Andromeda. 10 medium hits and barely anything. So we were getting absolutely just nothing out of shooting at this ship. We were shooting at it and didn't get rewarded. Although it did say that ship could go 21 knots rather than 20, interestingly enough, in that screen there. So we won another minor victory. I I do think I gotta move a ship up from the Caribbean. Okay, so we have what? 3. Okay, on the East Coast we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 cruisers at the moment. I'm gonna move that guy up to back there. I'm gonna move that guy up to, yeah. Move ships back up to the North American East Coast. I'm gonna resume construction on that guy. Yeah. Not the greatest, not the worst, but yeah, we're gonna get more on the East Coast. Hopefully that helps. Stuff has happened. Some construction delays. CA Europa has been damaged. Was that one of the 3 we fought? Because that was one of the 3 we fought. Then, that's good. That means that we have managed to take it out of the war. Yeah, halt California another turn. Right now we have 4 active on the East Coast, 2 in the Caribbean. 2 light cruisers in the Caribbean as well. In terms of ships sunk, we're only at, 1 ship. The other's in turn, so we'll get it back. Nice! Oh, we've invaded New Brunswick. Good job. Enemies dominate the seas around Panama. Yeah, but Britain doesn't have the range to take Panama, so I'm not concerned. We have to stop this. Battle in support of land combat invasion battle. Okay, then. I guess. Reach. Okay, so now we're invading New Brunswick again. And if we. Okay, so this glitch still remains where if an invasion triggers, all battles that turn will be an invasion battle. Alright, so where are they gonna attack? Actually, you know what? They're gonna attack us from this direction. I'm certain of it. So my question is, can we reach that point? I mean, we have 3 of our super CAs here, so I'm gonna take a gander that the answer is probably yes. As long as the enemy doesn't get within our transports. So let's just inspect the coastline there. Coastline looks secure. We're gonna head back. There's our transports. So already we have reached the objective. And already I don't think the enemy knows where we are. So we have just double invaded New Brunswick at this point. And now we find them. Alright, so swerve this way. Okay, so we've identified these as CLs and destroyers. I'm gonna think there's a good chance that report's accurate. Those are CLs. It does look like their CAs are over here, though. And have unfortunately managed to cut off our cruisers from us. So I need to turn around and run this way. However, the enemy's sending cruisers at me, and I don't want them to get a successful torpedo attack underway. But I need to rejoin with Raleigh and Cincinnati quite badly. Alright, so that is a CA we're approaching. Right there. Alright, so what shape is Cincinnati in? Still fairly okay. So that CA Cressy's running that, or running up north. We have whatever this CA is cut off. That CA, or CL, or whatever that is now up near our destroyers. Now, Cincinnati, you need to go honest to goodness to a screen roll. Honestly, all of our scouts do. At this point, yeah, just better to have them in a screen. CA hit that one there. That is a 3-inch gun that's gonna do nothing. Delaware took a, or Delaware hit that one. Good. Delaware took, probably some sort of, okay, 6-inch hits, yeah. I was thinking 6-inch. I was worried that they were like 8s or 9s. Something's firing at us from here, too. Yep. Enemy CL. So it looks like we're going to be able to get Cincinnati to rejoin our formation here. We had a destroyer launch torpedoes at something. Hopkins was launching torpedoes at that guy, probably? Now that CA is actually in a perfect torpedo position on us. So I want to increase the range slightly. Oh good, that is a Europa class CA. Now it's coming around this way. And it exploded! Good job! Alright, so now we have a problem. Where enemy ships are over here, near to the convoy. We've successfully chased off part of the enemy formation. That part. But we don't want them sinking the transports here. McCall took a torpedo tube hit. That's annoying. Okay, they're pulling away, it looks like. Alright, so... No, wait, no. Too much turn, too much turn. Okay, we're getting fired at by a CL over here. Arizona, belt extended hit. I'm definitely worried of torpedoes from this guy, but he should also be worried of torpedoes from us. So what's our squad max? Still 22. We've scored 3 hits on the Andromeda. 3 more, all 6-inch there. Last time our hits, we had a 10-inch and a couple 6-inch hits. Pull away, maybe. Oh, we have a okay, that's a CL. Good to know. So I guess this is where things get interesting. Yeah. So we have a duel with this Andromeda class CA right now. This Cressy class is right here. I want our destroyers to do a flotilla attack. Yeah, we've got these guys kind of encircled here. This Andromeda's... gradually getting bled out. Um, it's mostly been shooting Arizona, it looks like, but Arizona's pretty okay. New York, bit damaged. Something's firing torpedoes. McCall. And it scored a hit on that Cressy class. Nice hit. Oh, Arizona's firing a torpedo too. It missed. So that Cressy class is badly damaged, to the very least. We had something else. Stare it. Launched a torpedo. It looks like it missed. Okay, so... yeah, this Andromeda has to be badly damaged. That Cressy is totally badly damaged as well. Mayrant got hit. Delaware took a secondary battery penetrating hit, and we scored a hit on a Comus class over there. Right now we are currently still trying to absolutely shred this Andromeda from close range. The Cressy class is now being hunted down by our lighter forces. I wouldn't be surprised if we put another torpedo into it soon. The Andromeda class is, well, I'm guessing dead at this point. That looks very dead to me. Yeah, it's showing sinking. So the Calypso... there's a Calypso, there's a Carries Fort, there's a Comus. The Comus is moderately damaged. Yeah, you guys are firing at those guys right now. Because I think... I want to investigate whatever this ship is down here. It's showing CA. I mean, honest to goodness, that's a CA Cressy class. It's only going 10 knots, it's saying. So I'm going to assume that it's damaged badly. But I don't know why it would be. Yeah, take out that Cressy class CA. The Comus class is still within all of our stuff. The other Cressy class is just kind of sitting there but can't really move. So this guy was going 10 knots for some reason when we found him. Now it's showing 15. It is really... okay, now we are scoring hits on this extra Cressy class, but it's really looking like... okay, that Cressy class has slowed. It's showing as sinking now. So we've gotten at least 3 enemy armored cruisers here. Actually, I think 3, exactly. Now, we might have an issue, though, where these cruisers can potentially get amongst our remaining transports. Although I'm gonna bet they want to go and get this, or defend against us in some way. Or, not defend against us, but rejoin with this Cressy, the remaining enemy armored cruiser here. I'm going to cancel the flotilla attack order for the moment. Okay, so we scored a 10-inch hit. It has probably scored a couple 9-inch hits on us. I'm actually just going to swerve kind of this way. I'm going to let it go to potentially try to cut off the enemy cruisers down here. These Carries Fort and Calypsos. And try to put them down instead. Because that Cressy was just in too good of a position to get to port. But I think this Carries Fort's a good target. And knocking out some enemy... it's probably more valuable to take out... if we can take out like 2 or 3 enemy CLs, you know, that's probably a lot better than us taking out a single enemy CA. And, I mean, we already took out 3 enemy CAs here, so... So you have the carries for it over here. And those guys over there. So I'm going to swing around this way. Okay, so go this way. Now kind of swerve back in. Because what we want to do is these guys are trying to escape into St. John. And I don't want them to escape into St. John. Raleigh has had an engine breakdown, unfortunately. So there's a thought. Do we take out the carries for it while it's damaged, or let it escape and then go for the bigger prize down here? We don't have ammunition at this point. We do not have a lot of ammunition. I'm going for the carries for it. Alright. But, at the same time, we don't want it to get our transports either. So pinning it against the coast like this is probably the smartest move. So Columbia is still our scout division. It's holding the rest of the cruisers at bay. It's probably a good thing. We can only go 21 knots at this point. However, yeah. There we go. Now we're scoring 6-inch hits on it. Yeah, okay. Rescue all the survivors you can. Destroyer division signals misunderstood. Yeah, okay. There we go. We're hitting it a lot. That's a 6-inch hit. Those are more 6-inch hits. It's on fire. It is going to beach itself, probably. Well, I mean, that's not an actual feature in the game, but it's going this way. And we're going this way, too. Slow down to maybe 16 knots. We need to maneuver. Alright, turn around. That way. Is it a good idea to leave her for dead at this point, or... Because otherwise she'd have to escape from this area. Okay, so the cruiser Raleigh is still back there, still going to suppress her for the moment. Alright, so you guys should cut this way. Try to cut these other enemy ships off from escaping. Yet that carries fort is heavy damage on fire, probably sinking. If it starts moving again, we'll probably see it. And our goal right now is to force these guys away from St. John, prevent them from being able to get into port. I'm a little worried about mines. Is it showing that as sinking yet? It's just showing heavy damage on fire. I'm wondering if we burnt it down. So I guess the real question is, what are they gonna do when we get close? Swerve this way. Alright, so we're passing right astern of that Comus, but we can't hit it. Okay, they're trying to head to port again. So now we do this sort of maneuver. And there we go, we've herded them. We have herded them beyond St. John. And hopefully we can knock all of them out. If we keep pushing them this way, they're going to wind up back here. Now, I'm going to maneuver a little bit this way. over to the side. Kind of just stay a little bit out of torpedo range. Alright, so we've hit that Comus class. I want a flotilla attack on it now. We've hit it multiple times again. Turn around, turn around. Why are you not flotilla attacking, destroyers? I gave you an explicit order, and you guys think you're too cool enough to follow it. So now we're gonna have damaged enemy ships escape, because you guys are like, oh, let's just sit back and not engage these CLs. So yeah, that Comus class, it's heavily damaged. It's gonna make it. Oh yeah, we are running out of ammo here pretty badly, though. Although they're continuing to shoot at us. So, but yeah, unfortunately we are now out of position. They're in a good position to retreat. And there's nothing much we can do, because, yep, they're gone. Alright. Head out of here. Yeah, we'll end the scenario. So in that regard, we suffered a destroyer with heavy damage, 2 with medium damage, 2 with light damage, along with 4 CLs with light damage, and 3 CAs with light damage. We sank 3 enemy CAs, damaged an additional 1, and sank an enemy CL, and left an additional 1, also on medium damage. So this Europa class CA was the one where we got a 10-inch hit into its aft turret, and it flash fired. Good Hope. This one... Okay, this one took the torpedo hit. So this one we shot up a bunch. It initially took some 3-inch hits. It was initially scoring hits, but then it takes 6-inch, 10-inch hit, some 6-inch hits there. It doesn't look like it's doing a lot, and some 3-inch hits. And then it takes the torpedo right there, takes some more 3-inch hits, and then it's limiting its flooding. Multiple 3-inch hits. It's trying to limit its flooding. It's still taking more 3-inch hits. 3-inch superstructure hit, another 3-inch hit. Secondary battery still limiting flooding, but it just flooded to death from that one torpedo hit. The limiting flooding wasn't enough. And then the Andromeda class. So this one, mission close by, initially takes 3-inch hit from destroyer, takes some 6-inch hits from New York, Delaware, and Arizona, and a 10-inch near miss, and then a 10-inch fore aft hull hit, some non-penetrating 6-inch hits, some more that was a penetrating 6-inch hit. We knocked out one of its torpedoes. And then multiple 10-inch hits. Or not multiple 10-inch hits, one 10-inch hit, one 10-inch near miss. 6-inch belt extended, secondary battery, a couple hull hits which didn't do anything. So it was lit on fire by a previous one. It extinguished that fire there. Took some more hits. Just getting shot. So it looks like it's definitely on fire here. Fire reduced by damage control. Limits flooding, so it had some flooding. Fire reduced by damage control. So whatever. Some hit. Oh yeah, fire started by that hit right there. So that probably started a pretty bad fire, given that they had to reduce it twice, and I don't see a fire extends or whatever expands. So then it took another 6-inch hit, and 6-inch, and more 6-inch hit. So there it extinguished the fire, right there. It's limiting the flooding. It's taking more 6-inch hits. A lot more, and it takes a waterline belt extended 6-inch hit, and that just did it in. CL Cleopatra. Okay, so he did burn this one down then. So then that took multiple 10-inch hits and a lot of 6-inch hits. Just all the 6-inch hits on this thing. A lot of flooding. Submerged torpedo tube. But where was the fire? Who started the fire? Not us, apparently. Yeah, who started... Which ship started the fire on this thing? So fire spreads right there. So you know it's already on fire at that point. Fire spread... Okay, it's on fire at that point, too. Near miss engine... Gun crews cut down by splinters. Turret destroyed. Secondary battery. Somewhere along here there's a fire started hit. There's gotta be one. There's gotta be. Engine room hit belt. Fall hit. Gun crews cut down by splinters. Secondary gun crew. So that was turret destroyed right there. 3. Okay, I'm not seeing the fire, or the fire starter hit. So one of our hits must have just started a fire somewhere by this point, and then it just spread, and it kept getting shot, and it spread, and it spread, and it spread, and then they're like, nope, nope, we're done. So other than that, Pylorus, that was the one which got away. You know, took multiple 6-inch hits, but managed to turn around just in time. It was only capable of 14 knots, though. Wow. Was it? Actually, wait, was it? Yeah. And then Cressy escaped off after taking 12 hits. So that could go with the full 20. So that, I think, took one maybe in the night, and then we caught it again in the day. And then there's Delaware. Delaware took a lot of hits. Arizona and New York all took a lot of hits, and they took them like a champ. Seal Conquest escaped a little bit of flooding. Yeah, I will take this victory. We reached the objective. We did everything right, and the victory points just massively favor us. Yes, I know. You don't have to end the scenario 3 times! Why? Why did you have to end the scenario 3 times? You're like, okay, Britain, you're back in port now. Okay, let's end the scenario. Oh hey, Britain, you lost all your ships. Okay, let's end the scenario. Oh hey, Britain, all your ships are in port. So they have to end the scenario a 3rd time? But either way, that gave us some prestige. Battle of the Bay of Fundy, we'll call it. I don't know if that name will change whenever I do the YouTube series for this. They usually do at this point. So Delaware's out for 3 turns, but either way, it does look like we have successfully invaded New Brunswick. Because we can. Because I don't want... How is Nova Scotia beyond my invasion range? Fine then. No, I don't want... Oh my... Why? I'm not pressing any... what the hell, computer? What the hell? This is what me trying to stream in 1080p does. So we can't invade those places. We can invade Jamaica though. So let's invade Jamaica. Actually, what? Yeah, we have an advantage in the region. So the ship we just moved back up to the east coast. We're gonna move back down into the Caribbean. Yeah. So we do have some stuff along the west coast, and I don't know where I'm gonna want to put that. I'm not super concerned about them taking anything in Southeast Asia, but I might move them down there anyway. Oh, it's not showing any of my North American West Coast ships. Thank you so much. Alright, so these guys are on the North American West Coast. I'm going to leave the cruiser Reno. Probably. Yeah. I'll move these guys. These guys will be moved into, what? Southeast Asia. Yeah. You know, places like the Philippines. I might actually need to expand the Philippines here. Improve our Filipino bases. Anything at Guam? Guam's kind of crap. I'm not going to bother expanding Guam. There we go. New training applied. Invasion of Jamaica delayed. Early coastal subs. That's interesting. Fleet tactics. That's a interesting area. Operating Russia. Add some stuff. So convoy defense on the eastern U.S. They decline battle. We get free VP. And an unexpected one down here. It looks like they have a battleship in the region, though. So that is concerning, if they have a battleship. We haven't seen, like, anything of the British battleships, though. Alright, so we see an enemy ship over here. It's maneuvering. Come on, give me control. We see them! That's the ship we were supposed to sight. So 2 enemy ships coming in. We're identifying them as CA Diadem class. Another one of the Diadem class. It would be nice to take out some more enemy CAs here, but the Diadems have traditionally proven tough. However, our crew quality is now 0 on New Jersey and 0 on Montana. So not horrible. And now our training's taken effect. So hopefully we'll be able to put some good fire on these guys. Yeah, there we go. 6-inch hit. All ready to start out the engagement. Another 6-inch hit on, looks like the Atmos one. I don't know if they're both on the Atmos one or if it's one hit on one. 10-inch hit on the forward. Yeah, 10-inch and a 6-inch hit on the forward one. That's going to do a little bit of damage. We still want to close the range here. 2 6-inch hits on the forward one. Nice. Gunnery control's really coming in handy now. 10-inch hit on the aft one. That is a 6-inch hit on probably the forward one. Oh, that's the aft one from New Jersey. That's weird. Fire started on New Jersey. Her flooding is 12. Oh my fucking god. Rudder jam port. Slow down to cruise speed. Wait. Her flutters... no. Her rudder's repaired. Squad max. And her flooding's limited. Alright, so who is my lead ship right now? Montana. So New Jersey. Form up on Montana as a core group. Montana, you will continue this chase. Or the hunt. So they're trying to regroup with their carries for it. We have another CA over here. Okay. Yeah, they are in a bad area as well, because we can retreat in any direction. They have to retreat this way, or they can retreat that way, they can retreat that way. We can retreat basically that way or that way. You know, we can go there, we can go there, we can go there. We've got multiple places to go if we're in trouble, and their places are further away in worse positions than ours. So what I want to try to do right now is I want to try to push them into that group right there. Alright, swerve up this way. Montana has now taken a couple of hits. New Jersey's still trying to catch up. We're going to go only 21 knots. We're going to go broadside. Montana took a belt extended. 4 aft hull hit on Montana. We've scored another hit on that Diadem class, though. I mean, right now it is basically a 2-on-1. And our 1 isn't winning exactly. Okay, come on, Oklahoma. Come back. Come down here. Come down here and spot these guys. We scored a hit on the Diadem. Montana took another belt extended penetration. Doesn't look that bad. Engine room hit belt. Another belt extended. Shellburst limited by coal bunkers. And we scored another hit on the Diadem. That was a 10-inch hit. That would be a 6-inch hit on that one. Alright, so now that New Jersey is finally caught up. Come on, Oklahoma. Join the battle. Okay, go to 22 knots. Okay, now they are getting pushed into us as Oklahoma is starting to engage them. Montana, high speed increases flooding. How bad? How bad? 29. Go to cruise speed. Yeah, okay, Montana. 10 knots. 10 knots this way, you moron! Is your rudder jammed? Alright. There we go. We'll start moving Montana over to Guantanamo Bay just in case. Okay, she limits her flooding down to 32. Okay, Oklahoma, don't chicken out. We've got them caught in a crossfire. Okay, Montana has limited flooding again. It's now down to 7. Okay. New Jersey took a hit. Montana's still firing. Montana should not rejoin at the moment. Nope. Can I detach you? Alright, apparently I can't. So squad max is right now 21 knots, and we'll continue at that for the moment. I'm hoping Montana's flooding is under control enough. There we go, limits flooding. Montana is now at 0 flooding. Alright. We'll continue the engagement. New Jersey is taking multiple hits. We're gonna kinda hold our distance here, but I'm hoping Oklahoma does decide to engage more here. Yeah, we took another bad hit on New Jersey. We'll pull away slightly. Now the good news is, though, these guys are getting forced into the coast. And they've still got that Carey's Fort behind them. New Jersey hull hit. Belt extended hit on New Jersey that has caused some minor flooding. We're hitting those diadem class more. Squad max 21. Pull away. And I'm gonna do a flotilla attack now. Because look at this. Where do they have to go? Look at this! Oh, they've got destroyers coming at them. They have Oklahoma coming at them from this side and us coming at them from this side. This is why you leave support forces enabled. This is the exact reason I leave them enabled. Because we're pincering them. Roe has fired a torpedo. It missed. Alright. So, our destroyers have now misunderstood our signals and gone off in a stupid-ass direction. Thanks much. That almost worked. If our destroyers weren't morons! Okay, so now, on the other hand, we do have 3 CAs against their 2. Alright, Oklahoma, where are you going? Alright, so the aft item's badly on fire. Probably badly on fire. Yeah, cancel the flotilla attack order. Just rejoin with us. Damn it. Now the good news is that Carey's Fort is way cut off from these guys. And that seems to be what the Oklahoma is engaging right now. Now the other good news is we're heading in the direction of Guantanamo Bay right now. So we can get our damaged ships into port. Which is probably going to be something I want to do. Now, the other thought is, I do want to try to chase these guys back into the coast, if at all possible. Alright, we're chasing them back into Oklahoma. Here we go. They're slowed. They're definitely slowed at this point. You know, 15 knots. Medium damage on fire, 15 knots. We're ahead of them. We're in a good position. I'm going to launch the flotilla attack now. Because they're running away from Oklahoma. Okay, now they're turning back into Oklahoma. And that division of ships. But there's nowhere they can go at this point. They're surrounded. And of course they find a hole to get through. Because that's just kind of what they've been doing this whole time. How much flotation does she have? A lot of flotation still. So that's 4 per turn. So 11,000 divided by 4 is... how much? Okay, 10,000 divided by 4 would be 2,500, which is way more turns than there are left. Or way more minutes than there are left. Okay, now... Yeah, no, now we have... I would say now we have them. But they're just kind of shooting our destroyers, and we're not doing shit about it. Come on. Come on. Hit them. I'm so pissed I briefly burst out into an accent there. No. No. Destroyers, where you going? Alright, we got him pinned again. Good. Oklahoma, don't do anything stupid. Alright, they're having to go back into us. Row fire reduced by damage control. No, I'm gonna do this. New Jersey took a nasty, nasty hit, though. Go down to 12 knots. Now try to get your fire under control. Well, not fire, flooding under control, New Jersey. Swing New Jersey back around in the direction of Guantanamo Bay. Just in case. How are we so utterly incompetent at sinking these 2 enemy armored cruisers? That's what I would like to know. Alright, New Jersey has somewhat got her flooding under control. It's now down to 25. Squad max is 16 knots. We're only going to go 14. We're going to go 10 to let New Jersey limit her flooding a little more. And that is something she's done. She's now down to 20. So yeah, these guys are somehow making mincemeat of us. How? How are we not winning this engagement? Okay, actually, you know what? We can go up to 16 knots now. New Jersey's flooding's under control. Row is having noticeable problems. We're running out of ammo here. Our destroyers are refusing to torpedo the enemy ships. Row's on fire. Okay, they're fighting the carries for it now. That item's... Yes. Oh, row burnt down. Yeah, okay, we lost a destroyer. We're gonna chase down this item here. And hope that we can just somehow deal with the other one. Yeah, the enemy ships are really split up, but we can't seem to kill them. For the life of us. Okay, now we're starting to fire at this guy. So that guy's getting a little close to Guantanamo Bay. And thankfully it is now 1v2 here. And of course, the sun's gonna set. Oh, and they got a good hit into Montana as well, and now she's flooding too. And fucking tastic. I don't know how the British are doing it, but they've pulled like every stuff. They've pulled everything out of the hat this battle somehow. I'm not even fully sure we can find the other one. Okay, row has sunk. Naturally. Order a flotilla attack. Just kill it. Destroyer Perkins, you are in... Don't turn away when you're like... Why is every commander I have incompetent? There we go, we're scoring 10-inch hits on it. Pull away a bit. I was hoping that would work a lot better than it did. Alright, so we have scored multiple hits on it, though. It's on fire. And now we have Hull and Drayton here to hopefully... It's dead, it's dead. Oh, thank fucking goodness. Hold fire for 10 minutes. Head up this way to Guantanamo Bay. We got one. We got one of the blasted things. So, one flooding on each of our ships right now. That is not concerning. But now the timer's gonna run out. Which means that their second CA escaped and we lose a second destroyer. The destroyer Drayton, which had a bulkhead rupture. Great. So the CA Niobe we sank. Diadem somehow escaped despite 51 medium hits. These things are tough. And then we got out of there though. We should have had both of them. That's bullshit. That was a lot of stuff going on. That was our destroyers not performing well. That was our support force not performing particularly well either. Okay, so our raiders have sunk a bunch of merchant ships. That's good. Still trying to invade Jamaica. Hopefully New Brunswick will fall soon, and we can have a little bit of Canada. Because that's always fun. Actually, can we take this? I don't think we can invade 12-point possessions. Although maybe it just takes a really long time out now. Okay, Seal Denver has had mechanical problems. One of their raiders has been interned in neutral port. That's good. The Great... Oh, Britain lost a battleship. Cruiser action. We'll accept. Saying they have 3 AVs. Yes, you totally have a ship class which is based around a machine which hasn't been invented yet. You have built them very, very, very preemptively. Good job, spies, for reporting that the enemy has seaplane carriers when the concept of the... when the airplane itself doesn't exist yet. You are very, very clever. Allied spies. Yeah, okay. We spotted something. We have our Olympia-class cruisers here. Now, hopefully... Crap. Alright, we have to stay away from that Cressy-class cruiser. I don't know why we didn't get any, of our CAs this engagement. But for some reason we didn't. So what is our goal? Do we have any objectives? No, we're just trying to win the cruiser engagement. So they have a destroyer here, an Eden class. So there's no way we're going to be able to sink the enemy CA, but we might be able to take out these CLs. So that is what I'm counting on, sinking the Comus class CLs. They can only go 21 knots, we can go 23. How well armed are they? 8 5-inch guns. I think we have about every single advantage here. Aside from that. So the Eden class destroyer did take a hit. It's showing light damage. Okay, yeah, we're scoring multiple 6-inch hits on these Comus class. I wouldn't be... Little bit of light damage, but they're still going full speed, it looks like. So Eden class is trying to regroup. We scored a 3-inch and a 6-inch hit there. There we go. Another 6-inch hit. And hopefully these guys will be slowing down here relatively soon. I'm going to try to decrease the range a little bit. So their destroyer's still... Okay, that's got to be their cruiser force right there. That's the one I want to avoid. Yeah. In fact, they're still remaining... Oh, sea state limits ship speed. What's our ship? 20 knots by weather. That's why they're able to catch up. Well, hold their distance, I should say. Raleigh took a hit. But yeah. They're just barely holding their distance. Of course, we don't want anything extreme now. Raleigh took another hit. So now I'm just going to kind of continue on this course, try to, maybe we do approach slightly closer. Just, try to get a bit closer. Hopefully the sea state improves and we can go the full 23 knots soon. Oh no. Turn more onto that course there. We could try to engage this in like a pure stern chase, but I think it's better to have as many of our guns as possible firing at them, and it looks like we are able to get a full broadside onto them right now, which is good. Nice, only 3-inch hit actually, that's not that great. That's a 6-inch hit though, that's good. Light damage though, still saying. I don't think we've slowed them down any. I mean, we need to slow them by 2 knots for it to actually have an effect. Because of the whole ship speed thing. And they're 21-knot ships, so I'm going to guess that was an ammo warning, probably. Raleigh took a hit. So they're firing medium guns at us. We still have that enemy armored cruiser group chasing us, along with that remaining enemy destroyer. Hopefully we'll be able to sink one of these guys. Hopefully. Trip sights an unknown ship that's way behind us. And these guys can't catch up because of the damn 20-knot speed limit. Imposed on us by Mother Nature herself. Damn you, Mother Nature. Damn you! Yeah, I guess it's just all rough seas. Out all the way to here. If this battle hadn't been taking place in rough seas... Yeah, because clear weather, but I'm assuming... Actually, can you check? Wind, high wind. That's probably what's doing it, high wind. North-northwest. And hazy weather. Now, good news is, it does look like these guys have slowed somewhat. Yeah, okay. Ammo remaining. Because we're definitely catching up to them. Either that or our sighting range has expanded. But it looks like we're getting closer. Still running low on ammo, though. Doesn't look like we have any aft turrets firing at the moment. Still firing medium guns. We scored a 3-inch hit, and that's a 6-inch hit. That's good. Just need to get one of these guys down to 19 knots. Is another 3-inch hit. They're wanting to have this be a stern chase, it looks like. I'll accept. The whole problem is those guys back there. Yeah, that's the Cressy class. We want to keep we want to stay away from this group. Ammo oh, signals misunderstood. That's annoying. Is sea state still 20 knots? Yep. Yeah. I win still. I'm hoping that this wind will go down, but it's not looking like it will. But it does look like we're catching up. We scored another 3-inch hit. Not great. Honestly, I want those 6-inch hits. That's another 3-inch hit. Okay, that one briefly slowed down, and I thought that we had damaged it. Okay, so the bad news is this is getting them a lot closer to the enemy cruisers, and I want to sail probably on this course. Yeah. Actually, they might be trying to just regroup with that guy there. Okay, sail roughly this way. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of do these pass sort of style things like this. Alright, so that Eden class destroyer is regrouping with them. So we were, or maybe not. I'm not seeing the CA yet. If we see the CA division, we just turn tail and run. Okay, Comus class hit. Good. I am hating the weather, because I have lost every single advantage I have with this weather. Although, now it's a broadside duel. And we're only scoring hits with 3-inch guns. Actually, has the weather improved any? Nope, still 20 knots. But it looks like we have either damaged them enough or worn them down enough that they're too slow. Yeah, now we're only 22 knot capable. But, you know, like it matters. You know, we can only go 20 knots right now anyway, so. Only being capable of 22 is still excessive. We could have really exhausted stokers and be perfectly fine. Basically still be going at full speed in this damn weather. Okay, we scored a 3-inch hit on one. Besides an unknown. What? Did the cruiser division get around us? Continue to hunt them down. And I think we did we get training in night fighting? I think we might have. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Alright. So the aft one is badly damaged, probably. It's only showing light damage there, but it's, you know, it's slowed. That's the destroyer retreating. This is the second Comus class. Go a little bit to the side. Alright, there we go. Multiple additional hits on it. Score hits. Not paying you to loiter. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, so there we go. That one looks crippled. One's badly damaged, one's pretty much crippled at this point. Alright, one is sunk, and the other is, pretty, badly damaged at this point. I want you to target the other one. That guy right there, the one who is still alive. And put it down. And then we'll escape in the night. Okay, there we go. 6-inch hits. Multiples more 6-inch hits, and it is slowed to a crawl. Go to cruise speed. Cancel the flotilla attack order, and run down south. That should be enough to win us the battle. Yeah, that's them. That was showing that only with heavy damage. Come on. Yes, we did get him. Good. So, Polaris, we just put a lot of 6-inch hits on her, and then she took the torpedo hit from Olympia, and that sank her. Psych. Psych had one continuous flooding there. Okay, yeah, no, she just had one flooding, but that allowed her to sink. Might have been one of those hits which just brought her below the flotation mark. Probably that one. Hull hit belt extended penetration. Then she was just sinking. Yeah, there we go. We moderately damaged the destroyer as well, and I'm going to assume that that battle is going to help out with the land combat. We're still fighting to... Wait, our invading forces are fighting to capture New Brunswick from the USA? What? Okay. Okay, Tex, that totally makes sense. Okay, so they dominate the seas around Guam. I think I did move some ships into that area. There we go, invasion battle started. Let's go for it. Reach the objective with 4 traders pending, so we need to get there. They're gonna launch some sort of attack on us. We have the CA New Jersey. Only one CA. No, we have 3. We have 3. You guys form up as a core group on New Jersey. You guys will take the scout role. It would be nice to get these troops ashore. So we'll stick here, escorting our transports for the moment. Go to 14 knots, maybe? How fast are these transports moving? 12 knots. So we'll just kind of sit here, head in that direction, until we spot something. Because if we reach the objective with these guys and the enemy doesn't engage us, that automatically gets us a landing here anyway. Well, I would think it would. Alright. So now go back up to 16 knots and go this way. We have reached our objective successfully. The enemy was unable to intervene, or did not intervene. And currently we're not finding anything. Where? Okay, over there. Squad max. We're identifying it as a destroyer at the moment. Cincinnati, be careful. It's sunk. Whatever it is, it's sunk now. Unknown ship firing at Olympia class. Did we have a support force here? No, we didn't. Is that firing? That's probably firing at Cincinnati. Alright. Okay, Tuscan is checking out the transports. They're still in position, so that's good. And still probably performing the invasion. So then, what is up here is the question. We sank that destroyer. Whatever that is. That's gone now. We have sunk an enemy ship. Something is spotted somewhere. Go to 20 knots. Crap! They got around. Go back to the transports now. Found them. They've got a destroyer here. Turn this way. Launch a flotilla attack now. Alright. We have... That's a battleship. Only armed with 10-inch guns, though. Okay, so TR Transport 6 is sinking. Transport 5 is badly damaged. 4 is okay. 3 is okay. Well, 5's not badly damaged, but it has flotation problems, and that's probably not going to make it last very long. 2 is in danger. 1 is currently alive. 0 is currently alive, but moderately in danger. Alright, I'm going to turn off the flotilla attack order for the moment. New Jersey is taking hits. Oklahoma took a belt hit. That was a 12-inch. So that's definitely a second battleship right there. And we did score a hit on whatever it is, though. This is definitely a bit worrying, though. You guys should stop being scouts. You guys should be a screen. What we need to do is we need to keep our force together. And we need to use it to attempt to torpedo the enemy ships. Or isolate one. Not like that. Yeah, do a flotilla attack. How is Transport 5 holding up? Transport 5's got her flooding under control. Transport 1 has her flooding under control. What about 2? Yeah, 2's still up. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've lost only 1. And my bird is now demanding that he gets let out again because he's a little stinker. Actually, he probably wants to play here soon. Okay, come on, Wilmington. Or Warrington. You missed! Oh. He is being such a snot right now. The bird. Tell everyone how much of a snot you are. Can you say nasty, nasty bird? You are a nasty, nasty bird. No. He's being adorable, but he is. I do guess that maybe after this battle I will have to call the stream. Alright, Benbow class hit. Okay, come on. Lawrence. Benbow hit. Paulding has heavy flooding. Okay, come on. Benbow class hit. New Jersey lower edge belt hit. Doesn't look super critical at the moment. Come on, Perkins. Put a torpedo into her. Nope. Alright. Encircle it. Encircle the Benbow then. We're hitting it a lot. There we go. It's cut off from support. Keep turning it around. Turn it into the rest of our ships. Yeah, it's turning back around again. And we're hitting it a lot right now, which is good. Oakland took a 4 aft hull hit. Not great, but it looks like a small gun. New Jersey took an engine room belt hit. But right now we're just kind of blasting away at the darn thing. Oh, there's the rest of them. We gotta... Do we try to take out the Benbow and abandon the transports? And knock out a British battleship right here? I say yeah, let's do that. Signals misunderstood. Crap. Come on. We're shooting this Benbow up a lot right now. It is showing heavy damage. We want to take it out. But of course, nobody's torpedoing the damn thing successfully. Come on. What happens if I ram it? Nope, that torpedo's gonna miss. Perkins is now sinking. It took a nasty hit. New Jersey has 50% of her ammo remaining. We have scored multiple more 6-inch hits on the Benbow. It's really New Jersey versus a battleship here. Something's still firing at Perkins. I don't know if that's the Benbow or not. Come on. Okay, the Benbow's on fire. Submerged torpedo flat hit on New Jersey. That's going to cause some flooding. So the port broadside's still open, though. What I might try to do is I might try to get New Jersey around like this. Oh, hey, it's morning now. That's actually not going to be that great. Okay, come on. Sink the damn thing. Perkins is sunk. Okay. Good to know. The Benbow's on fire. Her main turrets are disabled. It looks like it looks like even though they did put additional shots at Transport 0, it does look like the transport survived the night. And then this battleship here is currently being disintegrated by all of our CAs. Alright, New Jersey was not able to fire a torpedo there. The Benbow's dead in the water. I'm going to assume it burnt down. I'm going to order you to hold fire. Yeah, good job, New Jersey, Oklahoma, and Montana. You have successfully sunk a British battleship. One armed with 12-inch guns at that. I'm going to cancel the flotilla attack order, which probably means that we're immediately going to torpedo the thing. But other than that, I do think we have successfully landed troops in Jamaica now. New Jersey is not in a bad state. We lost, yeah, Benbow hit by torpedo. And now we waste all of our torpedoes on it. Great. So as soon as that Benbow goes down, I do want to rescue survivors. Yes to all. Alright, so we sank an enemy destroyer. We lost at least one destroyer, I think maybe two. We lost a transport, and now we're picking up survivors from the Benbow class. Fastest available, and just kind of sit here patrolling. So yeah, we successfully forced them away. Or not. That is a battleship of the Rodney class with the 10-inch guns. And then a remaining CL. So I guess the next question is, can we stop these guys? Or chase them away? What are you guys doing? You should be a core group. Why are you not acting as a core group, Oklahoma and Montana? That's exactly what you are. That Rodney's opening fire at us from extreme range. Now, thankfully, we should have the same guns as it. Oh, right, I ordered you to hold fire. You should not be holding fire anymore. New Jersey took a belt extended hit. I'm probably gonna kind of do this. Now that it's daytime, we can't really do the close range knife fighting, which we were able to win at. We might just be able to keep her away from the convoy. And not give the enemy more points. Yeah, Rodney, we sank your friend. Range on our guns is the exact same as the range on yours. So I don't think you're going to get anything easy with this. And we have 3 times as many of them as you do. Alright, so now we are kind of pushing them away. And no. I think they've decided to leave. Or not, or not, or not. We'll go to cruise speed, 14 knots. We'll go to 16. No, 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 no. Squad max, 18 knots. There we go. We've turned him around. Chase them a bit. Let them get out of here. Yeah, you guys should leave. See? Okay, so we'll kind of do this. Oh, something's firing at them. Firing at our light cruisers. But now I'm maneuvering our CAs to fire at them. So now they're in a stern chase against us. And I want to order flotilla attack, because if we could get a destroyer hit on him, that would be fantastic. So down to 16 knots. Let him close the distance. Montana is taking a 10-inch hit. A bit of flooding. Pull away a little bit. Okay. Shape is Montana, and Montana's better now. Cool. Oh, the Rodney's deciding to come back for some reason. Yeah, cancel the flotilla attack order. Okay, what are you guys doing, you morons? No, it's hitting us more than we're... Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get 6-inch hits on it. Okay, our transports are scattering. Okay, Montana took those hits okay. Okay, so it looks like our transports are trying to leave the area now. Good. It'd be nice to take out a Leander-class cruiser here. New Jersey, hull hit belt. Okay, so there goes the Rodney. How fast can Montana move at the moment? Her max speed is good. Currently we just... Oh, New Jersey took a hull pass-through hit. That's gonna do some damage. Oh yeah, 20% of ammo remaining. Honestly, we need to keep firing at the Rodney more than the cruiser. Want to keep that Rodney away from our transports, not give them any more points in that regard. And hope that we can take it out. Hull engines are giving trouble, that's not great. Alright, so now it's out of our range, we're probably out of its range too. Okay, how fast can Oklahoma move at the moment? They should be able to move perfectly fine to keep up with me, but they're not. Oh, there they go. Alright. So our goal is not to sink these guys. Our goal is to just keep these guys away from our transports. Say Montana opens fire at it. Yeah, we kind of crossed its T, and now we've forced it back. Turn around, turn around. Don't chase it! Oh, These cruiser divisions, which start out as scouts, are the most annoying things to control. Go back to AI control. Yeah, it should be on line ahead. Alright, so that Rodney is still being kept away from our ships. And it's going to be nighttime again, but I'm not going to want to engage it. We're too low on ammo. Alright, turn away, go to cruise speed. And there we go. So in that regard, we need to reach the objective with 4 TR, and we did that. Yeah, we won this. We lost 2 merchants. Bonus for 5 surviving merchants, that's good. We lost, okay, that was not a destroyer. That was actually a minesweeper we sank. Did a little bit of damage to that seal, a little to that battleship, and we sank one. Other than that, yeah, ship loss differential was in our favor. We rescued survivors. So which other merchant did we lose? So merchant or transport 0 did eventually sink through flooding. So the battleship Collingwood, I believe the first. No, wait, no, the second battleship the British have lost because Russia sank one earlier. So it was initially shooting at the transport, then it's 204 medium hits, yeah. Took a 10-inch hit, it takes a bunch of 6-inch hits. 10-inch critical hit, saltwater enters feed tank. So we slowed it down, or we stopped it there, and then must have engaged. No, we kept engaging it, right? So it was slowed. Yeah. Those limits flooding, it continues getting hit, it repairs its machinery, so it starts moving again. But, you know, we keep hitting it with 6-inch and 10-inch shells and all of that. And just more 10-inch shells, engine fire started right there, 10-inch hit, fire started, and then it extinguished the fire pretty quickly. That was probably the brief fire we saw. And 4F tall hit with a 6-inch penetration. Superstructure pass through 10-inch. 6-inch. So it's limiting flooding. So right now it's getting, or it is having some flooding up here, probably from the belt extended and all those penetrations. Its funnel gets riddled by a 6-inch hit, so that probably slows it down more. More 10-inch hits, it looks like. 10-inch hit non-penetrations to the belt. So we were just not able to go through this thing's belt. So it's limiting flooding there. So 4F tall hit, that would have done damage. Hull pass-through hit, that would have done flotation damage. Another 4F tall hit here, that would have done more flotation damage. And another one. And then 10-inch belt extended, 4F tall, 6-inch hit. We're really getting the ends of the belt, it looks like. And that was working well for us. So then 6-inch superstructure hit, superstructure pass-through hit right there. 4F tall hit, penetration, fire spreads. So at some point here it gets lit on fire, basically. I don't know exactly when, but at some point during that it gets lit on fire, or earlier than that, somewhere there. So this is its second fire, so it's spreading, and then fire spreads more, and the ship just keeps getting hit by everything and all the 10-inch hits from point blank range, and for another 6-inch for a tall hit, 10-inch superstructure hit, and at that point it's just sinking. Just took too much flotation damage. So CA New Jersey did definitely take some flotation damage, did take some structure damage, but got out of there alive. We lost TR Transport 0. Transport 6 took the medium hit and the torpedo, and that put it down. We lost the destroyer Perkins due to a, looks like a group of 6-inch hits, but that last one definitely did it in. The battleship Rodney escaped with only some structural damage. Looks like it was hit by 6-inch shells a number of times, but nothing bigger. Oklahoma, some light damage, didn't really take much. It did take that 12-inch hit, though. Lawrence just barely managed to escape. It took a 6-inch hit and was very badly damaged. Paulding survived relatively intact. Seal Tucson made it. Leander took a small hit. Montana took very light damage. Transport 1 took a single 7-inch hit and a 12-inch near miss. We sank that little patrol boat of theirs. Yeah, Cincinnati just went by and just shot the thing to bits. And then, you know, this transport, a couple of 6-inch shells from Collingwood, it looks like. This transport took a 7-inch from Rodney. And then the Hull took a 6-inch hit from Collingwood, which didn't do a lot. So yeah, another major victory. That is a successful invasion of Jamaica underway. And we're going to see how many points we get here. Yeah. We have landed in Jamaica. We get 2 prestige. And it's the Battle of Morant Point. I don't know if we'll have more of those battles in the future, and I'll have to give like first, second, or whatever. But we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. And now that we have 2 points, or 2 British colonies being invaded, let's actually see. Can I invade another one? Can I set up an invasion target before I have to go? It's still bullshit that I can't invade Grand Bahamas. Okay, I understand why that's out of reach, but Grand Bahamas should be within reach. And I'll take one last look at the force disposition. Yeah, they have a lot in, Southeast Asia. Just trying to, blockade that region, I take it. Yeah, that's kind of pointless. Like, your invasion range isn't good enough, Britain. You're not gonna reach us, and we're not gonna reach you, so I don't know what you're trying to accomplish there, but yeah. Anyway, just like us leaving the battle we had to leave, I'm gonna have to leave the stream. I have to leave. English. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know how I'm talking right now. It's 3 hours into the live stream, but yeah, that was good starter stream. Didn't want to go to war with Britain, but we seem to be doing pretty well. You know, yeah, we have traded 4 Paulding-class destroyers for this. English is hard. Yes, English can sometimes be hard. We've traded 4 destroyers for 2 battleships, 4 armored cruisers, and 3 protected cruisers. I'm going to gladly take that and hope that next time stuff is even better for us. So with that, I will see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Griffix and Like a G-Man, and anyone else who did. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back with this in a couple of days. And at the same time, the Austria-Hungary series on YouTube is finally finishing up as well.